Today on our 2017 Chevrolet Cruze, we're going to be installing Curt's T-connector vehicle wiring harness, part number C56354. This vehicle wiring harness is going to live inside the vehicle. When you need it, it's behind your driver's side panel. You can just pull it out, drape it over the back, hook it up to your trailer, making sure that you avoid your rear hatch latch when you close it. When you close your latch, it'll pinch the harness between the weather stripping. This won't cause any damage, but it'll hold it securely in place. This harness is going to provide you with all the necessary lighting. This includes your left turn signal, right turn signal, tail lamps, and brake lamps. So you'll be DOT compliant in all states. This wiring harness has a control module that taps into the lights by just plugging into the existing connectors, and it receives its own power from the battery, so that way it provides the signals back to your trailer. So none of the lighting signals that are going to your trailer are coming from your vehicle lights, they're coming from the control module. This protects your vehicle lights from any shorts that may occur on your trailer. And your control module that comes in the kit is fuse protected, so in case there is any shorts, that fuse will open and you can simply replace it without damaging the module. Also included with your kit, you'll get a dust cap. This just slides over your connector. And what's great about this dust cap, since it does live inside the vehicle, it's not too much dust and debris, but it will keep out dirt, dust, and debris, but it can also be used to hold your nice wrapped up cable and keep it wrapped up by wrapping around that harness and plugging right back in. You can just stuff that in there. We'll start at the back of our vehicle, and we'll need to remove the back paneling, then remove the spare tire. Now we'll take out all of the foam inserts here. These will just pull out, set these aside. Now we'll remove the side panels on each side. These will simply just pull off. We'll now remove our driver's and passenger side taillight. Use a flat-bladed screwdriver to pop off the covers over your screws. Then remove the screws with a T15 torque socket. Then use a trim panel remover tool to pop your taillight out. We'll need to disconnect this electrical connector here. You'll need to push back on the red tab. Then use a flat-bladed screwdriver to lift up on the release tab on the other side and pull the connector off. And then set our taillight assembly aside and repeat that same process on the other side. Then on each side, you'll want to push your grommet towards the inside. We'll then take our wiring here. We're going to peel back the white wire. Then we're going to take the connector with the yellow and red wire. We're going to come from the inside through that open panel and come out through where our grommet just was. We'll plug the female end of our vehicle into the male end of our harness. Then push your lock back in place. We'll then cut a slit down our grommet to make room for our wiring. We'll take our wiring, we're going to poke it down that slit we just cut, and then reinstall our grommet. Next, we'll connect the white wire that we separated earlier. This is our ground wire. We're just going to use a self-tapping screw that comes provided in the kit to run it into the body here. We'll use a 1/4 inch socket. Peel off the adhesive backing to the double-sided tape that comes in your kit. We're going to stick it on the back side of the module, and we're going to peel off the other side of the adhesive tape. And we're just going to stick that right here and press it into place. We'll now take our green wire. We're going to run it down our panel here. We'll then poke the wiring out down the bottom. Pull that all the way through. And then we're just going to run it across, just kind of tucking it underneath our plastic paneling as we go. Once we get to the other side, we're going to work it underneath this paneling here. We'll push it out through our passenger side opening plug the two together. Then we'll need to slit our grommet on this side. Push our grommet through, making sure that we have our wire down through our slit that we made. And then reinstall the grommet. Now we'll take the silicone that comes in our kit, kind of open it up, and we're just going to apply it to the slit that we made on our grommet and all around our wiring, just to help seal it up, make sure that no moisture enters the vehicle. We'll also do this on the other side. We'll now take the black wire with the fuse harness attached to it. We're going to run it down, poke it out just like we did our connector. And we're going to route this over to the battery positive here, and we'll connect it right to that screw there. We'll disconnect the screw with a 10mm socket. Slip our fuse harness on there, and then reinstall that bolt. Now install the 10-amp fuse that's provided with your kit into the fuse harness. Then reinstall your tail lamp assemblies. Make sure you plug the end of our new harness into the tail lamp assembly and push the lock tab in. And reinsert the tail lamp assemblies. Reinstall both screws. And we can now reinstall all of our paneling. And the spare tire. We can now hook it up to our trailer or our tester and verify that everything's working properly. You can pick up one of these testers here at etrailer.com. And as you can see here, we've got our left turn signal, right turn signal, tail lamps, and brake lamps. With everything working properly, we're ready to hit the road. And that completes our installation of Curt's T-connector vehicle wiring harness on our 2017 Chevrolet Cruze.